YouTube, what's good in loyal fans and subscribers? But anyways, quick video reaction we have here. So sad story, and I really can't understand why when it comes to the black community, our first sting whenever we get into like an altercation or etc. Our first thing is always violence. We can't seem to work out stuff. We can't come together with nothing. And in this case, we have a sad story where a young lady who is 23-year old lost her life by her mom. She reportedly hit her mom because they was getting into a altercation, and that mom reportedly shot her. And this is a young lady who have two kids. So imagine those two kids losing their mom and also their grandma due to a dispute. But where this where this young girl hit her mom, and then, as I said, the mom shot her. So I'm gonna play part of the clip from the news, then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna do a reaction to it.
A 22-year-old woman now dead, and today actually would have marked her 23rd birthday. And the person who the sheriff's office believes actually pulled the trigger, her own mother. Tonight, an outpouring of a reaction on social media for 22-year-old Tiffany Dominique Causey. On Saturday, Harnett County Sheriff's deputies found the young woman shot to death in a car in the driveway at this home on Rainmaker Street in Linden. According to the sheriff's office, they went to the house around 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon to investigate a report of a fight between a mom and daughter. Video from that evening shows investigators collecting evidence. Hours later, they arrested Causey's mom, 45-year-old Victoria Crosby. She's charged with murder just days after the Christmas holiday. Family and friends are set to celebrate Causey's life at the balloon release in Fayetteville tomorrow, just one day after she would have turned 23 years old. Yeah, and tonight here, just a lot of questions that still remain. Neighbors there in the community, very tight-lipped, not sharing much of anything out of respect there for the family there in that tight-knit community. But Crosby, she had her first court appearance behind me here at the Harnett County Courthouse. Judge Joy Jones setting a bond amount at $1 million. Tonight, Crosby in that building just behind me here over the shoulder at the Harnett County Detention Center as she awaits her next court date in January. Live in Lillington tonight, Dwan Hogard, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.
All right, peeps. So sad situation, and it's just crazy how after seeing this video, there was a quote in the Bible that came to my mind where it was saying, "Children, we must honor our parents." You know what I mean? And in this case, it's sad, but it didn't have to go further like this. And for you as a child to disrespect your parent and put your hand on your parents, you deserve what come for you. You know what I mean? Not saying that she deserved to lose her life, but your parents gonna whoop your ass. Yes, you're 23 years old, but at the end of the day, you have some parents who don't play, no matter what age that you are. And I feel like both parties could have come together and worked things out. But same time, I know growing up, a lot of kids tend to resent their parents due to the parents just putting them through hell. But and they grow up just to develop this type of anger for these towards these parents. You know what I mean? So that could have what set the daughter off and to hit the mom. But at the end of the day, you have no right putting your hands on your mom. And yes, the mom had no right to kill her daughter. But at the end of the day, you know, the parents, they're always going to say, put your hands on me and see what happened. And in this case, this young girl lost her life. And for a mom to kill her daughter, and also for a daughter to put her hands on her mom, says a lot. There's some type of trauma going on in this situation. And I mean, and it's just sad that this lady also is going to jail for this crime. And I could just think about how she feels sitting in the cell that she killed her own daughter. And not only that, the daughter, she also had two kids. So those two kids have to grow up without a grandma and also the mom. And it just goes to show you like people are so emotional these days, both men and women, but we know women are far worse. And it just seems like no one want to work out their differences. The first thing that they want to do is always fight or curse. And when you do things like that, there's nothing positive is going to come out of it. Worse when two of you are very aggressive and can't think when you're just in that rage. You know what I mean? And it's sad. I don't condone these type of behaviors, but at the end of the day, kids, no matter how old you are, you always got to respect your elders. You know what I mean? And also parents, I understand many of the time the parents they take it to extreme, and I understand why some kids act out, but at the end of the day, that doesn't give them any right to disrespect their parents. You know what I mean? And I hope that the two kids, because they're the one who's going to be suffering right now, I hope that they stay with a family member who can help them, assist them in this situation. Because the way that I'm seeing it is like the mom is going to be locked away for a long time. I mean, the grandma. And also, I'm wondering like the other sibling who was at the house who actually called the police, if he or she didn't intervene. Because if you look at it, maybe if that person did intervene, this wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? And as I said, when people are so angry and they're in that rage, it's really hard to think and really hard to calm down. So I do get it. And it's just sad that a mom just gonna have to deal with this type of guilt for the rest of her life, sitting in her cell saying, I killed my daughter. What could I have done better to make the situation more better? And I understand many people might say, oh, she's the grown one. She probably should have walked away. But we're not in that situation. And kids, they have to honor their mom and dad. You know what I mean? Some of these kids, you can't even talk to them. It's like they want you to be their friends. You know what I mean? So it's just sad. And RIP to the young lady. And I hope many people could use this situation as a learning lesson. You know what I mean? Like when you get in certain type of altercation with people, just walk away unless you have to defend yourself. And because before you think about doing the action or the crime, can you do those times that you're gonna be getting in jail if you actually commit a crime? You know what I mean? So we just gotta be smarter and wiser when it comes on to stuff like this. So people just let me know what you think, like, comment, and subscribe.